Hi guys, welcome back to the news. A lot is really going on, oh my country people. A lot is really going on, especially as it relates to the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and the incumbent governor of the state, Mr. Fubara, who have urged Nyesom Wike not to stay away from him, even if he crosses to the other side of the political divide. He should not forget him, when Nyesom Wike crosses to the other side of the political divide. And we all know what this means, irrespective of the fact that Governor Nyesom Wike have admitted that he won't decamp to the All Progressive Congress. But that does not mean that he's not a member there. We know that Governor Nyesom Wike is an active member, in the All Progressive Congress and the affairs that concerns the APC. And as we can see in today's recent event where Governor Nyesom Wike held a Thanksgiving reception in his private residence, we saw how some APC governors were present. Also, Senator Godswill Akpabio was present, in honor of the Thanksgiving service of Governor Nyesom Wike. And he made a statement that Governor Nyesom Wike should, come up with another G5 governors. When they get to this point, so Senator Godswill Akpabio had urged the former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, that they should come up with another band of G5 governors. If possible, they should make it a G7 governors, to make it easier for the All Progressive Congress to win the 2027 presidential election, to make the 2027 presidential election a smooth ride for the ruling All Progressive Congress, just like as Nyesom Wike have made it in the 2023 presidential election. He made it possible that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu emerged as the president with his emergence of the G5 governors. So the Senator Godswill Akpabio had told Nyesom Wike and his other G5 governors that they should come up with another aggrieved group within the opposition People's Democratic Party. And I really hope that the leadership of the PDP, I hope they are seeing what is going on, because it seems that Senator Godswill Akpabio, had really made it clear that yes, Nyesom Wike is indeed there in the People's Democratic Party just to cause problem, to cause crisis. So it is so obvious that Nyesom Wike is for the All Progressive Congress rather than the People's Democratic Party. That is why the governor of Rivers State, Mr. Simi Fubara, has urged his predecessor, Nyesom Wike, not to stay far away from him, even if he crosses to the other side of the political divide. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The governor of Rivers State, Simi Fubara, has urged Sim Fubara has urged his predecessor, Nyesom Wike, not to stay away from him, even if he crosses over to the other side of the political divide. The governor said this on Sunday at the Thanksgiving reception of Nyesom Wike at his private residence on Adajord Road in his hometown in Obiakpo local government area of the state. And while we are seeing signs that it's like you want to go over to the other side, everybody are saying, oh, Nyesom Wike, won't you go over to the other side? Yes, he said, I know that the sharks and the tigers are already, looking for who to hurt. So please, if you go back to the other side, if you cross over to the other side, do not forget me, do not forget me in this state. His appeal is coming amid speculations that the former Rivers State governor could dump the People's Democratic Party for the ruling All Progressive Congress. Wike, who turned his back on his party at the presidential during the presidential election. Even he turned his back, on the party's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. He turned his back on the party's flag bearer during the 2023 general elections and supporting the candidate of the APC, Bola Tinubu, who has now emerged victorious at the poll. And before the polls, Nyesom Wike alongside 4 other PDP governors had formed, a band where they call themselves the Integrity Group. They said they are the G5 governors and they refused to back Atiku Abubakar. These PDP governors are made up of Seyi Makinde of Oyo, Samuel Otom of Benue, Ifeanyi Ogwuanyi of Enugu, and Okezie Ikpeazu of Abia State. They said they will not back Atiku Abubakar. They made a demand that Ayochi Ayu should step down, else they won't back Atiku Abubakar. And Atiku Abubakar thinking, okay, it was just a mere joke. They were just threatening him. He never took their demands serious. And at the end of the day, we saw the results of everything. And then they said it was the turn of the South to produce the next president after 8 years of President Muhammad Buhari, who is from the Northwest. So that is why they said the People's Democratic Party leadership cannot be ruled by two Northerners. Not after the former President Muhammad Buhari was a Northerner, and they still want another Northerner to emerge. That is why they said, okay, it's either Atiku Abubakar, steps down, or Ayochi Ayu steps down. And the two were unwilling to step down. And then Tinubu scored about 8 million votes to defeat Atiku Abubakar, who scored 6 million votes, and the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, who scored 6 million votes. And before his swearing in, Tinubu was invited to Rivers State by Nyesom Wike for the inauguration of projects executed, And then Wike was also being seen at the Aso Villa several times with some APC members since Tinubu's inauguration as the Nigerian president, further fueling the speculations of him now jumping ship, moving from one place to another. So many political bigwigs graced Governor Nyesom Wike's reception on Sunday, with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu represented by the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Also joining the list of guests at the event were other, governors, the governor of Plateau, also the APC stewards, the members of the 10th National Assembly, including the Deputy Senate President, the ex-Edo State Governor Adams Oshomole, the ex-governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, and a member representing the Borno South Senatorial District, Ali Ndume. So my country people, now they see as the matter they be so. Now, Nyesom Wike is now an APC member. So that is why Governor Sim Fubara have, pleaded that Nyesom Wike should not forget him. Even if he crosses to the other side, he shouldn't forget him. He should always stay with him. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.